It sounds so pathetic the second time.
I'm here. I'm here.
There you go.
So welcome back to Team Package Choose the Fat Part 2. Part 2 of Tax Day. Julie made it, finally. We recorded it. We talked to ourselves for like 13 and a half minutes before we realized we weren't recording anything. So that's fun.
That's fun.
I mean, we were recording nothing.
Yeah,
we were recording, just...
The sounds of silence.
Y'all were rehearsing.
So, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Lion face,
Grades.
lemon face.
Oh, we were talking about grades.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pull that back up because we didn't get any of it. And
What are we back in high school?
Wait till you hear
So,
this.
again,
check this. Check it one time, sir.
we don't have children. None of us do. Have children in schools, have any at all, whatever.
Thank Julie.
So,
Not in school.
yeah, in school. So if anybody would care
Hey, fuck you.
to chime in and let us know if this is accurate.
Go ahead and slide on in them DMs.
Yeah, because
Let me know what you got.
I'm looking at it on Facebook. This guy's watching the TV and recording it from the TV, and it's Dr. Phil. So, all right.
So it's got to be 100% accurate.
Yeah. So
I mean, he's a real doctor.
Man, let us know. And is it true that this is the current grading scale? An
The lie
A,
detector test has proven that this is not true.
an A is now 84% to 100. 80 fucking 4.
So 100% to 8. So an 84, which used to be like a B minus.
Yeah. So a B now 64% to 84%. And again, this
Which
is
was
I have
failing.
questions here because this even the grading. I'm starting to wonder if this was somebody that just recently graduated from high school when they made this. Because how are you gonna get an F? An F is 0 to 24% according to this scale, and a D is 24 to 44. So how is it get?
So you're passing
Which one is
school
it?
with,
If you
like-
get a 24, what are you?
With
A
a
D or
34.
an F? Or is it? It says right here. 24.
Depends on how much the teacher
Like
wants
to-
to get rid of you.
So then there's
you got a
44%.
24. Get out of here. You
so
passed.
then
It's fine.
C is 44 to 64, even though a D is 24 to 44. So now if you're teeter-tottering, yeah. So 44 to 64 is a C. A B is 64 to 84. So
64 to 84?
64, you can get a fucking B.
20 fucking points?
64 used to be failing.
Bitch, I would have been a C student.
Like,
All you had to do was get a 44. I mean,
so I'm the earliest, the latest graduate, I guess, for high school.
Most recent, we'll go
you
with.
guessed.
Let's go with that.
You guessed, yeah.
Jason just graduated 2 years ago. It's okay.
It took me a little extra time. I was going from a doctorate.
Well, that's why they lowered the scale, I guess.
We
They're
had
like,
to
we gotta
get him out.
We gotta get him out of here.
This fucker needs to get out of here. Let's just kick him out. What?
He's
No,
got,
it was like-
he's got cheesesteaks.
It
to
was
cook.
like
So that was specifically California, though, right? Supposedly.
Yeah.
California's. I mean, just
it's
listen
just-
to Christopher Titus. Like, California's school system is kind of fucked.
It's
but
just reiterating
Well, that certainly seems
everything
like
that I have been saying about the kids nowadays. They're
at
just
least my high school,
dumber.
it was like, I think an A was 95 to 100.
Okay, see, I don't think so. 95, that seems excessive.
Do you think?
I
do
think
you-
it was like
we
92.
were
90
teetering on 91,
yeah.
92.
Yeah,
At-
somewhere on there. Like
at what
92
point do we think that students are no longer going to have to move classrooms because that's too much? Like, you know how like in high school
Like,
you had
if
this.
you think about it, it makes more sense for the teachers to swap than all the students.
That assumes that all the students are taking all the same classes.
Well, see, I think you gotta go to all the same classes.
I mean, to be fair, with the new grading scale, I think anybody could pass just about anything, and if not, then you really don't deserve.
It's not like they're really.
Calculus.
At the same time, they're not really teaching them anything anymore. All they're doing is teaching them how to pass the fucking SOL test.
You're
I'm-
teaching them how to open their Google search or
Right.
YouTube video.
I'm pretty sure you still get like 10 points for your name. Like, look,
Well, all you need.
I got-
it's 14
Well,
more.
more, yeah.
I always
14
got
more,
a
you
calculator
pass.
in my pocket.
It's called a phone.
Oh no, man!
They told
It's
us back
just-
then
it's
you wouldn't have
scary.
you'll never have a calculator on you at all times.
I mean, what did they tell you? The abacus was going to be bad?
You're never gonna have an abacus on you at all times.
That's a bitch to carry
I
around,
know,
man.
and it rattles so much.
Look, I mean, it might have been clay and sticks when you were, you know what I mean? Like,
You're never gonna have a clay and a twig everywhere you go.
I mean, shit. Dennis was over there with the Wright brothers, just like, all right, fucking, let me my abacus. Like, that's not how I do this.
I think we've
Chisel
gone
and a
beyond the
stone.
Wright brothers with
Yeah,
with the
that's it.
stick, you know, just to
The
throw
clay.
that out there. You just brought him forward like 2,000 years.
Fine, whoever made the trebuchet, how do you take your trajectory over this way?
Doing your trajectory on your abacus with your trebuchet.
I mean, Dennis might have been there. He is in the Air Force. He could have helped the Wright brothers. You know, I think they would have needed a bigger plane.
I think we need a bigger boat. So,
I was a lot skinnier back then. I was
well,
a lean,
I mean-
mean fight machine.
So we are safe and sound from the little girl.
Oh,
So the little girl riding around on her bike, she came after you. She busted a U-turn and
no one knows what we're talking about because that was all in the last 13 minutes. So
What, like this now?
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
a little toddler. Like all of a sudden, the ring went off. I thought it was you.
sharking around out there.
It was like
circling.
it was like a
Oh,
little.
she almost smacked into the...
I saw.
Yeah. Like, I pulled
I was
up.
like, oh no, she's gonna get dually now.
Yeah, I pulled up and then I just... Oh,
she
put
really
up
is.
my bag.
She's the new little biker gang in the neighborhood. She's already drunk. I mean, just running into shit. Just
She's gonna be having one of those fucking candy
Look,
cigarettes.
little girl, it is 2:30 in the afternoon. You do not need to be this hammered on a Monday.
I found peach schnapps.
Where's my Snickers bar? I told you I didn't want it today.
Every time you break a dish, you gotta do a shot of blue Curacao.
Just pull out a fucking, like, cardboard tube and just like...
You know, tomorrow we're
Where's
gonna
the
you're gonna walk outside tomorrow and there's just gonna be like 2 of them out there.
Ow! Oh fuck!
All right.
Hey,
She's
there's-
already scared. Look,
It's gonna
She-
be okay.
She's embracing for the cardboard
She's like,
tube beating.
yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and break my own leg. That way, this little toddler doesn't have to worry about
the
it.
mini
Fuck
bike
you,
mafia
I'll
can't
break
fuck with
my
me.
own kneecaps.
She just keeps on hitting you. Just oh, that doesn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
She still have training wheels on?
It
would be better if she did.
No,
I
no,
don't think so.
she's training wheel free.
Yeah.
No, it would have been better if she did.
The way
Like,
that- the
not
way she
not the
busted-
tricycle, like the 2 wheels that you know
the way
you wobble.
the way she busted the U-turn around behind me yesterday when I was pressure washing, like scared the crap out of me. She was like in the driveway, like all the way up the driveway. Like I didn't know she was there until like out of the corner of my eye I saw something pink, and it was a kid on a bike.
like when I saw her just now when I parked and everything like that and got the beer out, like she almost hit the curb and then went into the trailer.
It's because she was
And
waiting
then-
for you to put that beer down so she could book on it with the bike.
What am I doing with my life? Oh shit!
Is that Natty High Life?
Let me
Getting
get
that
one
shit.
of them cold ones, dog.
Aren't you 4?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Oh, man.
My peach schnapps is running low.
Oh shit! So we went to Big Ugly. Yeah, we got to circle all the way back around.
Got our ass kicked.
Yeah. Okay. So we stopped going on Fridays.
Because we got our ass kicked.
So
Definition of insanity.
we got
Yeah.
we got invited. to
stop
go.
doing
It was
it.
like, hey, you want to come on Friday? And like what Melissa was saying was like,
Sounds great.
you know,
but I
wi-
don't
in the
wanna.
middle of winter when everyone's like you know,
Yeah, and like
the truck,
February
the trucks.
sounded like a great idea.
Yeah, in February when the truck's not as busy, it sounded like a great idea. So then we get out there to find out that there's a party.
And I believe the quote at like 7:30 was, "They need a fucking scoop and serve truck."
This is stupid.
Just, on Fridays, they should just have
So-
scoop and serve trucks.
So usually, like when we get to Big Ugly on a Friday, like there's like a little bit of lull in the day.
Yeah.
I know exactly why we were busy, and we should have known that we were going to be busy the entire
I mean,
time.
we did know we were going to be
because
busy.
I brought you a delicious chicken sandwich,
Oh yeah,
and
I had a snack and I couldn't eat that snack.
But you didn't
I
make
ate
that
that- I
snack.
ate
That's
that-
normally what happens.
Melissa comes on the
We
truck.
didn't even
But
get to
I
the making
asked
it.
her, all he had to do was take it out of the bag. They were like, no, you won't have time for that either.
It was made the night prior. Like I was going to school or something,
Yep.
and like
I made him a
trying to
little
get
sandwich.
my 24% passing.
Got my Power Ranger
Um,
lunchbox.
Right. So the sandwich came. Like she brought the sandwich with her.
Nobody had Power Rangers.
There was no
bad.
eating lunch
No.
from like
Oh.
3. I ate it when I came home.
People were
At like
like
11 o'clock at night.
knocking on the door at 3:05.
To clarify, the party.
When are you open?
The party was a single check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It was-
did not know about that.
That was a I'm gonna pay, and everyone was like,
I would
"Oh."
like to I would like to buy the entire party food.
I
Yeah,
want
like-
that person's job.
Well, then like, you know,
No, I do too because she's retired.
and it was like, it was like,
Whoa.
what? Oh no, really? That's sad.
Really is. We'll tell you later.
So
I'm such a bitter bitch.
we open the window. We open the window. The lady comes up, wants to buy food for
Now
the
I
party.
thought something was really wrong. Now I'm like, somebody died? That's horrible. Oh, somebody died and she's happy about it. That's horrible.
I think it kicked in.
So the door opens. Lady wants to buy everybody food, and I look at her and look at Melissa, and I was like, "Look, man, we have a lot of food on this truck, but I don't know if we got fucking free food on this truck. Like, people eat different when it's free."
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had. I think the problem is we had the food on the truck, but because we got hit twice.
Yeah.
Like we had the early hit and the late hit. We had to shut the window to prep the food that we had because we couldn't prep the food.
Honestly, if y'all came to Amazon and Kellen was like, every associate, you get free food from this food truck. Some of them motherfuckers don't eat pork.
They are today.
Y'all fucking they'd be like, I'll throw up later. Let me get that motherfucking this. What that? I'll get that too. Like,
No, so so it was just pretty much. Like,
And
it was a
course-
record. It was a record day for us at Big Ugly.
We're grateful.
Of course
we
we're
really
grateful.
are. It's harder for us. It's harder for us, and I'll say
the
it flat out because we
unrelentless
cook.
ass whooping.
at the
we cook.
time,
You cook.
at the time, y'all weren't
cook.
grateful.
Yeah, it's like
motherfucker.
what time is it? And they're like 6:30. I was like, son of a bitch, who hasn't even gotten busy yet?
I don't even think it was 6. It was like 5:40. You were like, "Fuck."
Yeah, we hit our normal Big Ugly Friday numbers by
The time we
7
normally
o'clock.
get busy.
Yep.
At Big
7
Ugly.
p.m. We were at what we normally make at Big Ugly, and I was like, "It's not over."
Yeah, it's not over.
So we had to close the window.
off work.
Yeah, we.
So, yeah, so,
there. They just texted and said they're on their way.
Y'all open it up.
And I didn't have to close the window. I close it because it's anxiety. It's literally like, y'all just go somewhere else. Because if I don't close the window, they just stand there and I have to look at them.
Yeah, like
And
they
I'm
just stare at you.
Yeah, like I can't do this. I can't say every
Like you're in
5
a zoo.
seconds why we're not serving.
Melissa's just like, no.
Yeah.
and like things just started going wrong. I mean, especially for me. Like
Oh,
I
you
dropped
dropped the bacon.
I dropped I had enough
The last
bacon.
of the bacon.
I had enough bacon to handle the orders that we had, and I was like, Alex, I'm gonna need you to give me bacon so I can cook more bacon. So I got the new bacon that needs to go on the grill, taking the old bacon off the grill, and I dropped it all on the floor.
Oh.
And it was like 7 fucking sandwiches
That were like already cooking.
They were like, I was melting cheese.
Did you say the 2 words?
What?
Damn it, Dooley.
That.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
"damn it" was involved, but that's the wrong 2 words.
It was more like son of a bitch.
And the bread wasn't
I'm
cooperating.
I mean, at that point, the grill was cold. Like,
So we did have
you gotta give it a chance to catch back up.
we had friends show up, and they're a couple. So
They're no friends of mine.
I knew they were. I saw them when they pulled up. She went inside, and like shortly after that, I had to close the window. So he comes up and he peeks his head into the truck. He's like, "Hey," and we're like, "What's up?"
Oh,
And-
don't be telling the secrets. People are gonna be trying to pull this one.
Uh-huh.
We really craftily ended up. Oh no! So anyway, windows closed. He asks how long. I was like, "I don't, man. Like Jason's gotta cook to open again. Like he's got to cook the food to serve the food." And he's like, "Yeah, I totally get it." And he was like, "What are you thinking?" And I was like, "I have no idea." Because honestly, at this point, I didn't want to open the window again.
I don't want to open it again.
We hit our numbers. I don't really give a shit.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
we're on the bread count.
Ready
you know
to
what I
go.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
we're
it's
running
like,
low
we're
on
running out
this,
of
we're
bread.
running low on that. Like,
So I tell him, "Hey, tell your wife to have her phone on. I will message her when it's time for you to come back outside." Because there were people lingering around that just didn't leave.
Yeah.
They were like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm
They're the
just gonna
people
wait."
who know. Like,
Yeah.
when this
I'm
one
going to
goes.
wait in line for half an hour anyway. 20 minutes closed, I'll be the first in line.
Yeah.
So,
Out of context, you just saying that, just like, I'll text your wife when y'all can leave. Like, come outside.
No, when to get in line, you'll be 4th instead of 24th.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, he's like, well, we're right here. I was like, I will message you. But that doesn't matter because when you're right there, as soon as the window opens, the fucking line's going to be there again, okay? So I'll text her. Then you come outside. He's like, okay, well, she wasn't paying attention to her phone. So, so I messaged her, hey, tell him to come outside. Heard nothing. Didn't see him. So I was like, okay, got to open. Boom. Insta-line. Didn't see him. Look out again. He is quite literally like the 20th person down. And I was like,
That's
so
where you go. Hey,
I get a
come here.
message. I get a message from her back again. She's like, I wasn't paying attention to my phone. He is super mad at me. I was like, well,
That's your problem. That's your problem.
So then it was just like, okay, at this point I had decided I'm only taking 5 orders at a time. Like, when I have handed out 5 pagers, that's it. We'll wait till they come back and do it again. So I felt bad, and I was just like, all right, hey. So I, out the front door, I was like, hey. And I just handed him, because she told me what she wanted, or what they wanted, because I was like, just message me what you want, and I'll ring it in. So I handed him a pager. He's looking confused as fuck, because he doesn't know. Like, he has no idea I'm talking
It was
to
not
her.
a group message.
Yeah. So I just handed him the pager. I'm like, you're in. Just go on. He's like, okay. So then he comes back, and I have the food ready. I push the pager button, and I was like, how's this going to go down? Because now there's a lady standing here who has been waiting in line, and she's just now ordering. He's getting his food. So like, he walked up to me, handed me the pager, and like his credit card was like flushed to the pager. So like it wasn't
Smart.
like no one could see
That
nothing,
is
no
smart.
big deal.
Little drug deal
Yeah, like
going on
no,
right there.
it was smooth as shit. I was like, damn, dude, that was awesome. Like I called it out.
Yeah, she called herself out. Like the whole she called the transaction out. Like it's
That
not
was the
smooth
best
anymore.
drug deal I've
Damn,
ever
that
seen.
was fucking good.
I was like,
smooth
that
as
was
shit.
smooth as
You're
shit.
really hiding that well from everybody in this line. Oh, hi everybody in this line.
All I gotta do is just be like, I'm being very positive right now. The handoff right there was very smoothly, real quick. Look,
Gotta make sure to grease
real quick. All right, now, hey, thank you. Come over here to get your food.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
good times. But yeah, dude, it was like we fucking started running out of all kind of shit. Like I mean, it's just
Burgers,
like yeah, like
bread.
yeah,
I've thought about because
like 95 cheeseburgers.
I've thought about because sometimes I drive past Big Ugly if I'm going to parents' house for whatever reason to go help them move the rest of their shit.
Just steal their food, whatever they have in their pantries.
Oh no, I've been doing that. My sister,
Like I've been doing that my whole life.
We call that the Dooley, the food.
Well, he's
mart.
like when I go to my
Totally
parents
food
for
mart.
whatever reason, like we know why.
I'm not the grocery shopper. That's my sister. Me, I was the mover.
Okay, I gotcha.
But yesterday I did grocery shop a lot. But
In their house?
Yeah. My mom was like, take whatever the fuck you want. Don't be.
We have food too. We have yeah.
Right now I can't take anything. We're full. But
Don't turn down free food, though.
give me about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I'm still taking up on that Tyson tender thing.
You're not broke enough.
I know,
right?
We got food for you. I don't have room. Oh, you fucking make room when somebody says I got free food. Like,
Oh yeah.
Barbecue too. Just throw it in the freezer.
eat some shit.
That was such a. Well, yeah, just a little subtle. Ding, ding. But
What Tyson chicken thing?
I don't know. That was
from Restaurant Depot.
Oh. The
Thighs.
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 Yeah, that shit.
The fillet things you don't like.
Oh yeah.
It's like the gristle in it or whatever.
I mean, we don't have that many. You just throw them in the fryer today. He doesn't have room. He said it.
I have room. I just don't have room.
I
I
have
can
room,
make
but
room.
I don't have room.
I don't use the ice tray shit that much, so I mean, fuck it.
Get rid of the ice. Fuck it. I drink
What?
beer anyway.
I got all this beer. Gotta get rid of this milk.
Guess I'm drinking a gallon a day, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna try and fix my mac and cheese.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna add a little more cream to it.
How many bathrooms are in your house, Julie?
2.
Oh yeah. See, you just fill a bathtub full of ice, put all the beer in there. I'm sure your fridge will be empty.
Ice is expensive. He doesn't work at a hotel anymore.
Yeah, I can't just steal all the ice out of
Come
the
on, they
ice
gotta-
well because we're cleaning it.
They've got to have cold packs for Amazon deliveries, right?
Huh?
Cold packs.
For Amazon deliveries.
I don't know.
That
Does
says-
Amazon ship anything cold?
Well,
Yeah, Amazon Fresh.
Yeah, Amazon Fresh. Yeah,
See?
the grocery shopping.
Yeah,
stuff.
but that
Different-
comes straight from fucking Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else came from Whole Foods? That delicious cake in there.
that Dooley was going to take home, but now he doesn't have any room. So now
I still got room for a cake.
Oh,
He's like, I'll be eating that off
space.
my dashboard on the way
I'm
home.
not letting,
Freezer
I'm not
space
letting
is
that
a little-
whole cake go.
Freezer
You
space
can
is
have
a little
a piece.
limited.
I might just sit
Freezer
with the
space, I got
fucking
some.
fork on the couch tonight and watch General Hospital and eat that cake.
It's a good choice.
It's really good.
No, I watched General Hospital with my mom.
might want to do taxes.
It gets kind of
It gets intense.
I'm sure.
it's intense. You're like, what the
if
fuck
we
is she
owe
gonna
anything,
do? Is she gonna
They might
keep
as
on
well.
dealing
Fucking
with it?
Carly now owns a
Come for us
restaurant
now.
and a magazine.
Who?
oh yeah.
There's like 4 conversations going on right now. One is very just.
Well, Carly
They're
now.
all
I mean,
pointless,
yeah,
don't worry.
Carly now. She is a restaurant owner and an editor in chief of a fashion magazine.
Who's
you know
Carly?
what she's
Are we
never
talking about
done? She's on
iCarly?
General Hospital.
Like
yeah.
that's what I was
On
like. Are we
General
talking about iCarly like Disney? Like
Miranda Cosgrove is doing
Team
all this
Fact is
shit.
bringing you your late to the party update
On
because she's
General
like
Hospital.
I should've joined-
She's like a month behind.
I should have joined the fucking Mickey Mouse Club. Look,
2 months. 2 months. Carly doesn't own that shit anymore. It blew up.
Probably.
Get in here. Spoiler alert.
did it literally blow up?
I
We
don't
don't know. We haven't gotten there yet. It's possible. Don't worry. It'll be back tomorrow.
Money.
It was all an insurance scam.
Well,
I just
I'm
wish
impressed
real
on
life was
'cause I
like
just wanna
that.
know about it.
And I mean, it kind of was. I got, again, going back to like the jobs you're not qualified for. I definitely got jobs because of you. I wasn't qualified for.
You weren't the editor in chief of
Yeah.
a fashion magazine. That's for
So,
damn
well,
sure.
I mean, her boyfriend is the owner of a magazine, so he handed her the job.
Okay, real question. And beat Bobby Flay. Who are you supposed to root for? And that's not. I know it says rut, but
Yeah.
it's supposed to.
I was
say
going to say, is it like ROT
It's
ROTE?
Yeah.
It's like fruit, but without the F.
For the
It's
eye.
supposed to be ROTOOT, but you don't know.
You know, root
Or we
for the home team.
Rut for the home.
Because I always root for Bobby
team.
Flay, and I was watching this shit yesterday, and somebody almost beat him, and I started getting nervous. But then he pulled it out at the end.
You
I
start
feel,
feeling
I feel
good.
like I'm the opposite. I feel
I
like
root-
I always root against him.
I
Like,
always root against them.
The show's called Beat Bobby Flay, so I mean,
You're supposed
Yeah,
to root
like-
for the other person.
Yeah. And at the same time, he wins 99% of the time anyway, so it's like.
Jason's
And
over there sweating when someone's about to be Bobby Flay, like he's about to owe someone money. What the fuck? Don't use the guard.
Why do you think-
Stop using the guard?
Why do you think that 4-year-old's out on the bike?
right?
That
Give me my
4-year-old's
money,
gonna come over
motherfucker.
here.
I want my $2.
She's out there just ching 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 ching. I'm watching that shit on my phone.
No, it's like I always root for Bobby Flay. Like I don't know why, and like it's I think it's more so that I root against the judges.
Oh.
It's not so much that Bobby.
Usually they're annoying.
Yeah, so it's like they're talking shit, and then like, oh, I bet you he's got pickled onions somewhere. She like runs over and opens up the freezer and like he's got pickled red onions in there, and she's like, I fucking knew it. It's like, and then like the other judges that come and actually taste are like, the pickled onions are a really nice additive to this dish. Like,
Have you ever watched like
Well,
the
obviously
other
Bobby Flay
end
knows
of
what he's
cooking?
doing.
Like the worst cooks ever or whatever. I don't remember.
Worst
Cooks in
America? Yeah, I
Have you
love
ever
that.
seen the show called Nailed It?
Yes.
That shit's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's a little.
It's on Netflix and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like where they're supposed to recreate like a
they
cake
take
and everything.
They take like home bakers.
Yeah.
None of them are professional.
Okay.
All right, but they take home bakers and then they give them like an elaborate cake.
yeah.
Like it was like the first.
I
I think
think we've seen
the
it.
first one was like a 3-tier fruit cake or something, and the bottom one's like a watermelon and then an orange and then something else.
Yeah.
Like a,
oh, like they have to like round. It looks like fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was
I mean-
like, watermelon cake sounds gross.
they like teach them techniques and shit, but like it's hilarious because at the end, like they show the side by side. It's like this is what it should look like, and this is what theirs looks like, and oh, there's some gold that comes out of this. Let me tell you.
There was a show we watched where like people had to like recreate like snacks, and like
Yeah.
these people were like food scientists or like professionals.
Yeah.
And like they would have to go in and like you got to make fucking Cheetos.
Cheetos, yep.
like that should be hard as hell, dude. Like,
Re-snack or something like that. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
I think that was it.
Yeah.
And then then the next round they had to like make a spin off of it, like like create something that reminds you of a Cheeto.
But isn't a Cheeto.
Yeah, it was a good show.
This is my Cheeto. It's not a Cheeto.
It's
And it has no cheese in it.
It's also not tuna.
This is literally a piece of linguine with some cheese sauce on it.
Chino to me sounds like a Mexican Cheeto, like a jalapeno Cheeto.
I'm pretty sure it's like a pair of pants.
It
I
is
mean-
a pair of pants.
Why is it called a pair of pants? There's only one.
Chino.
Well,
I
A
just,
pair of legs go in there.
That makes sense.
why can't we call it a pair of legs?
because that's too simple. Or hard. I don't know.
Call them leggings.
What do you? I mean,
Leggings.
They got leggings. You
I'm
know.
not a linguistic.
These are my denim leggings.
I'm not a linguini,
They
Jason.
make them, man.
Yeah, they actually they make those. Yeah.
I'm like, these are my Levi leggings.
They're called jeggings.
Yeah.
What?
Jeggings.
Jegging? Oh.
Jean leggings.
How about joggers?
Those
They
are,
made those too.
Those are just jogging pants.
Yeah.
No,
Who came up
Sweatpants?
with these names?
I
I,
have,
mean,
like,
like
5
skirts, like skirt shorts. Like, well, who came up with that? Makes sense. You just mix two things, like jeggings. Like, but who started it? You know what I mean? Who was like, yeah, I got these jean leggings. You mean jeggings? Like, oh shit,
mean-
that's dope.
I
You
really,
mean
it probably
Bennifer?
did start with. It probably did start with the skort. Honestly.
Yeah,
Or a romper.
I mean, yeah,
but I feel like that
Y'all
just
got
runs
jorts?
together now. A jumper and a whatever the fuck.
Jorts.
I mean, y'all got jorts.
Jean
right?
shorts.
Jean shorts, yeah.
Again, the literal terms. Who started it? Who was just like, yo, I don't want to say jean shorts.
I think that started in
shorts
the
is
90s.
way cooler. Because no,
It is
it's
not.
not.
It was probably P. Diddy in the 90s when he made a song. He said something about jorts, and he's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
my
something about
jeans.
apple bottoms. I don't know.
I don't see
With my
P. Diddy
jorts
saying
in the
jorts. I just
closet
don't-
Or some shit. Everyone's like, that shit's dope.
Getting down in my jorts. Like, no.
With the
mm-mm,
boots
that
with
just-
the fur. The fur.
So your jean shorts with boots with fur.
Going down.
Got my
down,
Jordans and my
baby.
jerks.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see what the news break is. That's all
Oh,
it is.
did anybody watch
No. Oh.
the Billy?
Damn, just shot it
Joel?
down like that.
Yeah.
It
Joel
got cut,
concert?
it got cut short last night.
Dude,
And
I was
Billy
I was
Joel.
mad as fuck.
Yeah.
right in the middle of Piano Man.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I saw the little.
I even recorded it.
I saw the post and everything from WTKI this
TV.
morning and everything. I was like, damn. Like,
Yep.
so he was ending his.
Said we are sorry for something that made a whole lot of people upset.
Yeah, so-
it was not just the East Coast.
Yeah, so he
that's
was his ending his residency at Madison Square Garden. It was his 100th show.
yeah.
Okay.
They were live. It was live on TV, and
And
they
he was
fucking
obviously
ended it
running
before
over.
the end. They just went to news
It was a technical
in
error.
the middle
Right
of
in the
Piano
middle of
Man.
Piano Man.
It affected not
Like-
just the East Coast. It was also the Mountain Time and Central and everything too.
Like, everybody just
Yeah.
got cut off.
Not the
They
Pacific,
fixed it
not
for
the
the
Pacific Coast stuff.
Pacific.
Yeah,
Oh, so California got to see Piano Man
But they
from
are-
Madison Square Gardens.
Yes.
They did request to
How's Piano
re-air
Man go
it.
again?
They have requested to
Sing us a
re-air
song.
the
You already
Piano
fucked
Man.
it up. You pissed so many people off. Everybody's gonna be like,
Da-da-da-da-da.
I swear to God, if I watch this shit
So-
again and it cuts to the news, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. Like,
I'm gonna first start with my own TV though because I'm a masochist. Right?
Like I want to know if everybody else had the same reaction because you were quite irritated.
I was like, what the fuck?
So
Like,
pretty much what happened was it was like,
And it's like-
and today at
pretty
7.
Yes, literally, quite literally.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the next song was gonna be Uptown Girl.
I have a question. Did it cut to like the local news?
He said they'd only cut 2 minutes early, so
Yeah,
he
so-
was going to end it with Piano Man, I'm
Did
sure.
it cut to the local news?
Yes.
Okay, so I was really curious if like when it cut to him, they were like, should we like? I don't want to. No,
If I was the
I'm not. I'm not
This
going
ain't on
first.
me.
You go first.
This ain't on me. I'm
Like,
stuck.
yeah, just start singing it. Like, yeah,
Like, I think they cut it off right around here.
like Jeremy, it's your line. No, I'm
Just
not
hold-
fucking
just hold
talking.
on to
No,
it.
I'm not
Home's
cutting this
watching.
shit off.
I didn't
You go
cut off
first.
Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fucking-
people watching at home and then I don't know.
I hope. I mean, I really hope that somebody didn't get fired, but that's like a fireable offense.
It's
Like
right there.
when,
Okay,
when,
but-
when the station, when CBS is putting out an apology,
Yes, and
Yeah.
that is true. However,
you're like, damn it,
it was
Bob.
11:30. So what I feel might have happened, and I'm not 100% because I don't work for the fucking news or the people.
Jerry went to go smoke a
But-
cigarette and had a timer set.
They ran out of their extra allotted time. So
It's fucking Billy Joel. He
Exactly.
gets all
that's
the
what
time he
everybody.
needs.
It's
That's
Billy
what everybody probably
Joel.
assumed was going to happen. But then that 11:30 hit, and they were like,
I mean,
News.
let's face it. What's the news going to cover? Billy Joel did his final show today. I would have loved to have watched the final 2 minutes of that instead of hear you talk about it for 2 minutes.
Guess what news station's going to be in the hot seat coming up at noon or at 12?
At 12.
Some dude just came back from his little smoke break. He smoked not a cigarette, but he smoked something else. He was like, "Let's change this channel."
I'm tired of watching this.
not this song again.
I hear it
I've
every
been
damn
watching
bar.
this for 2.5 hours.
It was a pretty good show. Yeah, so no one saw it.
I didn't watch it now.
You
No,
so,
no,
I-
clearly
I was watching-
you haven't.
Yep, nope, I don't have TV.
I was watching 24 and 24 last
There's
night.
a saxophone
Did Jack Bauer
player.
win?
There's a saxophone player that looks a lot like Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was calling him Will Ferrell for a while. I was like, damn, dude. That
Might have
Will
been,
Ferrell
it might have
is-
been Will Ferrell. You never
No,
know.
Will Ferrell.
it wasn't, but like, I mean, from a distance, you're like, damn, Will Ferrell can play the fuck out of a saxophone.
And apparently
And-
the drums.
Yeah, and he plays a shit ton of instruments.
Yeah.
Like, he was playing a flute at one point, like a piccolo. I don't know. He like had them all.
He got
Why
together
do
with
you
Jack
think
Black,
he's so
you know.
rich. He does movies. He's in Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Speaking of Red Hot Chili Peppers, Doritos is releasing a new flavor with a fan favorite soda brand.
Not a chili pepper.
Not a chili pepper.
Whoa.
Those are the. Oh.
Oh, they're about
Yeah.
to make the fucking MLG gamers all up on this shit.
Baja Blast.
The Baja Blast Dorito flavor.
Yeah. It's gonna. I think.
I
Oh,
Mango
that's
something?
gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Fiery mango.
fiery mango.
I'll try it.
Is that what Baja Blast is?
Man,
You know what?
I read too far, and I missed the soda part, so I thought it was going to be the Crunchwrap Supreme. I just read in the comments.
That would actually be kind of a good
I was
Dorito
like, oh my
flavor.
god,
Yeah.
a Crunchwrap Supreme flavored Dorito.
I think
Fuck
that's
you.
a much better flavor than what we're going with.
Again, wait. Second thing.
Doritos
One, I will
needs to
try this
hire
if I
me.
find it while I play Call of Duty. And two, still have not found the fucking hot dog seltzer.
It might not be a real thing.
I think it was an April Fool's Day joke.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I want to
This is,
try it.
but that's also the man that eats nothing but 7-Eleven hot dogs, and even he said he's like, I'm kind of
Nobody wants to eat carbonated hot dog water.
I am pretty sure I can find somebody with a fucking soda stream if you really want to. We'll boil some hot dogs. I'll take that water. We'll carbonate it. I'll give it to you.
It has to
No,
be
didn't
7-Eleven
they
hot
figure
dog.
out it's not hot dog water, though? It tastes like a hot dog. Because at first I definitely thought it was going to be hot dog water.
He just said hot dog seltzer, and I can make that.
First off,
That-
7-Eleven doesn't boil their hot dogs.
No, they
So-
roll them. But I
So
didn't.
you need to scrape all the juice off the tray. You got to deglaze.
No, you
Yeah.
know what you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do?
With your
We're
Mountain
gonna
Dew.
we're gonna take some hot dogs from 7-Eleven off the rollers.
This is turning
Juice
into
them.
a spritzer. Can we put a little white wine for the deglaze? Like,
We're gonna juice them,
Juice the hot
Juice
dogs.
the hot dog.
and then we're gonna fucking carbonate the fuck out of them.
It's
gonna
called
be
ferment.
It's gonna be a chunky.
That
fermented-
happens with yeast.
It's gonna
My
be. It's gonna be
fermented
a
hot
very,
dog water.
It's gonna be a very chunky fermented seltzer beer.
Mixed with some
does the hot
refining.
dog seltzer taste like a hot dog or like a hot dog in a bun? Like, is there bread involved, or is this just
Apparently,
the
has mustard
tube?
in it.
Mustard.
So fiery mango Doritos sounds better than Baja Blast, in my opinion. Like
Yes.
Baja Blast Doritos don't sound good,
I
but
don't think anything about mango and a Dorito. sounds
Fiery,
good.
sweet, and heat. Like, we got that sweet chili Dorito that sucks. You want to try it?
I really,
Yeah.
really hate those
You really want to try
Doritos.
it?
What's that?
What did you say?
I mean, I don't know, but it sucks. It's,
Yeah, like, it's
a
like
great
the worst
endorsement.
Dorito flavor ever.
We talked about it before.
What was this?
The
No.
sweet heat or whatever.
Oh,
Because you
so-
guys said the jerky's better than the Dorito.
Yeah.
Just like mango habanero.
I mean, I'm not a big mango flavored person.
I like actual mangoes, but everything mango flavor is kind of like, eh.
Yeah, he likes mango flavored stuff.
Spicy,
I am
sweet
just
chili.
like
There was a mango flavored Baja
Like that,
Laguna
kid?
lemonade. I missed that.
Oh, it's a nice cat.
I don't go to Taco Bell enough, apparently.
Yeah, remember we had the beef steak.
Yeah.
Of that too.
Yeah,
And the
dude,
beef
that's
stick
what I'm
tasted
saying. That's
better.
like the last bag. Like she
Ever?
bought yes, ever. She bought a variety.
I'm gonna sell this on eBay. I need money.
Not even on Amazon?
Ooh,
Hey,
You
eBay
may get
you can
tired.
bid. Amazon's a one-stop shop.
look, man, I'm going Facebook Marketplace.
Fuck yeah!
I need money quick.
Last spicy sweet chili Dorito bag ever.
Where'd you put this? Everywhere. It's everywhere.
One dude offered me $14,
For the what is it? A 2-ounce bag?
maybe less than that.
1.78.
One even, sir.
Oh, damn.
All right,
That is a full 28.3
so
grams
price just went up
of
$25.
I give credit on the full ounce, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not 28 grams, which is so commonly mistaken.
Yeah, because it is 28.3 grams. Microdoses of Doritos.
So fiery mango.
Microdoses of Doritos. Did you get your Doritos
Hey,
today?
next topic, sir. We're gonna just stare at this all day.
We can. It's a nice picture.
People are sharing the basic cooking hacks everyone should know, but most people don't.
Let's see what they are.
Number 1, contrary to popular belief, it often doesn't work out great if you add your chopper minced garlic first to hot oil or butter. It burns so quickly and tastes yuck. I like to brown something else first, like onions, and then add the garlic. The onions are like a burn buffer. I don't think they're a burn buffer. Garlic just doesn't take that long to cook.
Yeah, you need all about 30 to 45 seconds.
And so if you add them first, yeah, they're going to burn. Number 2.
Okay.
The amount of garlic flavor is dependent on when you add the garlic. Add it early for light flavor. Add it late for bold flavor.
Or cook it longer.
Or just
add
it
as
before,
much as your
during,
heart
and after.
desires.
I was gonna say, yeah, shit.
Add it before, during, and after.
Just don't burn it.
You know? Number 3, a drop knife has no handle, so don't try to catch it when it's falling. You will get hurt.
It's called the knife dance.
Yes, I know.
I saw this guy who juggles knives.
They definitely have handles.
They have handles.
They have handles, but still.
I've caught knives that have fallen. I've also moved the fuck most recently out of the way.
That was recent, yeah.
I have, literally.
Just get the fuck out of the way. Number 4, you follow instructions when baking. You follow your heart when cooking. I don't agree with the last part.
But
It
not
says,
too-
but not too much. No,
true.
follow your heart when cooking. In baking, you definitely don't fuck around.
That's science.
Yeah.
One
There's
fourth
a-
thing of garlic.
I mean,
Fuck you.
after you've made the recipe a couple times, you want to tweak it and find out what happens. Fine, but you better follow it the first time.
Okay, so my thing here is with the chemistry of baking, but I don't use baking soda, baking powder enough to know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you know what? When it says a tablespoon, bust out the tablespoons. Don't try to do it in your hand.
Right. Yeah, makes sense on that one, yeah.
Flatten. Make sure you're flatten. A lot of people's mound.
Yes.
Hey, and
Flatten.
also not fluid ounces.
Unless it says fluid ounces, Julie. 5. Sometimes when you think something needs more salt, what it really needs is acid, lemon, juice, vinegar, blah, 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 blah.
Do you prefer to add lemon or vinegar?
It depends on what I'm making.
What are you making?
Piccata.
Lemon,
Lemon always.
not vinegar.
Yeah, that was pretty self-explanatory. It's a lemon sauce.
She's like, "Holy shit! I'm making piccata. I wouldn't prepare for that."
I'm using
I mean,
rice wine vinegar for this
I don't have any
piccata.
chicken breast, but I got some cutlets.
I do know where we can get some lemon juice.
What am I making?
English
I don't
food.
know. I think each has its own, and
Well, you
there's
don't-
You
so
said
many
English
different
food,
vinegars.
just across the board. English food.
They don't use any of it, so you're good.
Right, malt vinegar.
Malt vinegar.
Malt vinegar is their ketchup. So
Hey,
that's how you
malt
know
vinegar
it's
is good as shit, though.
It is.
In moderation.
I don't consider that a vinegar to add to cooking
Not to cooking, but
at all.
It's a condiment.
yeah.
If you want crispness,
What were you gonna
If
say?
you want
I don't even know.
You want
Christmas. You want
If you want-
Christmas?
If you want Christmas,
If you want crispness on the outside of your meats, you should pat them dry before seasoning and put them in oven or overheat. Put them
Everyone,
in an oven.
everyone
or
just
over-
became fucking Mike Tyson.
that's what I was gonna say. So you think Mike Tyson's gonna win?
Can we,
Fuck yeah.
Can we just I like how it's like if you want Christmas, cook it. Put it in the oven or overheat. What is your plan after patting it dry? Not to put,
Well,
how
don't
are
they
you?
say baking soda? Don't they say something about baking soda or baking powder?
What?
Putting it on.
If you
Put it on meat?
Yeah.
if you use baking soda, a tablespoon, and put it in water, just cover the steak. It's supposed to make it tender. But if you use anything acidic to then marinate it anymore, it will ruin the tenderness. I just love how they're like, you should
Oh, I
pat them dry.
was like, where are you reading that?
No, that
But-
was just a
okay.
separate topic.
I was
But
like,
I just love how they're like, you
I
should
just
pat
saw
them
I
dry.
just saw an ad for Dune. I don't know what you saw.
Pat them dry before you put them in an oven or overheat.
And make
like
it
again,
Christmas.
you could just say cook them. Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want Christmas.
but a lot of people, and I'm very guilty about that. I don't pat.
Side note, real
I don't-
quick.
I mean,
Jason,
I don't.
I do not
I think
dry
it's
steak,
my-
chicken, nothing. And you know what? I don't wash my chicken either.
Side note, I think if
Tide Pods?
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson is
I
going to
don't
be
d- I
facing
don't
off Jake
dawn
Paul,
my
I think
chicken
Mike Tyson's
down.
going to beat everyone.
What's 7?
He may be 52 years old, but he loves
Okay, so you think it's gonna be like a Mayweather? Shit, what's his name?
Holyfield?
McGregor.
Yeah, is it like a Mayweather McGregor fight?
No,
like,
because Jake Paul has actually trained just boxing.
okay.
McGregor was UFC trying to train boxing.
Well, no, McGregor was a boxer first.
Well, he went straight UFC rules on their shit.
Well, yeah.
Tyson is...
Do you want Jake Paul to win?
Hell no.
Okay.
There's no way he's
I
going
don't
to
think anybody in the world wants Jake Paul to
Well,
win
I
except
don't know.
Jake
It
Paul.
just sounds like every time we talk about it, Jake.
Fuck other Jake.
Julie,
Fuck other Jake
Julie
Doolies.
gets all like, "Oh, Jake Paul."
No,
Oh,
like
Jake Paul.
he's
Like,
a cocky
do we-
little son of a bitch, and he's never like all the people he's fought have been boxers, or they threw the fight.
Say
from
that
what
to
I've
their
heard.
face.
Well, it's all
From what
You're
I've
an
heard,
boxer.
from what I've heard,
And it's
and
they're all-
boxers, and they
it's
threw
all
the fight.
exhibition, so there's technically no winner or loser.
There's always a
Oh,
winner.
no, there's
always a
always
winner and loser in
There's
boxing.
gonna
Whoa.
be a loser.
This
Jake.
is not New Age high school. You fucking lose.
I
if
get-
you-
I-
Mike
No, I get to
Tyson,
that.
Mike
But
Tyson
no.
didn't come from those streets.
All
so-
Jake Paul has to do. All Jake Paul has to do is give it 84%.
I was gonna say, I won 26% of that fight. That's passing.
Also, I don't know if y'all seen like the training videos of Mike Tyson. Like his trainer, like he's wearing like a fucking like triple fucking.
And he's hit him with 50%.
Yeah, he's
Not
hitting
even
with
hit
50%. His trainer is like literally like up against the fucking
ropes.
and just fuck shit. Like you can see in his face. Like
And Tyson's only hitting him 50%.
he's hitting like 50-60%. Like he's not going full force.
Did you see the thing like Jake Paul like with
I mean,
the water
that's like a
bottle and
solid
or the
C.
can or whatever, and he was like speed bagging the can in the air?
No.
It was like whatever ad he was like. It was Celsius or whatever energy drink, or
No,
whatever.
probably.
And he was like, he just like took a drink and then tossed it up in the air, and he was like fucking punching the can in the air and like flipping it up. It was kind of cool. But then Mike Tyson's like, I'll fucking beat his ass.
Oh, that's dope.
He started talking shit
I
about
don't
Chuck Norris
know,
too
man.
now.
My thing is like Mike Tyson. Like he's. I know we went straight from food to Mike Tyson and everything like that now.
Well, because of Christmas.
It is Tyson. It's Tyson chicken, right? I mean,
I mean,
went
that's
from-
what Jake Paul's gonna look like
I
after
think,
this
I think
fight.
Mike Tyson
Patting
is
your
going to
meat.
have the quick. He's going to have the quick.
He's going to need a frozen piece of
Yeah.
steak on his eye.
He's going to have the quickest punch you could ever think.
I don't know.
you lost the Tyson there
I
at the
haven't,
end.
I haven't
What
seen.
is this
I haven't
category?
seen.
Like,
It's food hacks,
okay.
simple hacks.
I feel like we've already done this, but anyway.
No,
Well, I don't know. If we scroll down eventually, we'll find out what the next one is. We'll see if we remember it.
Hey, we were
a
talking
peanut
about. We
butter
were talking.
popcorn.
Yes.
Hey,
Clean while you're cooking.
Wow.
Wild.
Moving on to a blunt knife is more dangerous than a sharp one.
That
Always
is true.
keep your knife sharp.
Well, that's
But
true.
What do you got here?
I mean, it's true. It just sucks either way. I don't know why it's like,
Oh, I cut myself with a dull knife. Oh, I cut my finger off with a sharp
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. That is true, because you don't feel it when it's sharp.
Just try your hardest not to do it.
Yeah, just work real hard at not cutting yourself.
Yeah.
This sounds like a
It shouldn't
California.
be, like,
This sounds like a
axe.
California school problem. Adding is easy, but removing is hard. People like to argue that you should literally add butter and seasoning, but tastes differ. It's totally fine to put in less if that's what you fancy.
It's no longer subtraction.
It's
It's
Removing.
removing.
Did you add and remove?
That sounds
That's
so
the
fucking
same
real.
difference. It's the same difference.
Addition, removage,
Removage.
removage,
Removage.
removing,
Right.
addition, removing.
So, if two remove one,
If you're getting annoyed because it's taking you too long to peel garlic, place an unpeeled garlic clove under the flat side of your kitchen knife and press down on it with your hand. The garlic peel will separate easily, and your garlic will be crushed. That's half true.
So you're
As
just
long
supposed
as you
to
want
press
your-
on it with your hand. You're not supposed to bang on your knife like I do.
I mean,
You sure?
I put the knife down and I smacked
Yeah,
it.
that's
No,
right.
Melissa,
Well, I
because
do
you
too,
may
like-
hurt the garlic's feelings.
I mean, it says gently push.
the other day,
It's bruised.
the other day,
I
the other
crushed
day,
that shit.
I went to smash a garlic clove and it shot out from under the knife and almost hit her in the face. And I was like, well, that's a first. Like it's like bing, like it is. You hear it like knock on the cabinet. Like
A good kitchen should be equipped with a plentiful supply of clean, dry towels, which goes along with the clean while you work thing. All right. Number 12, massively improve the quality of your proteins. Chicken, beef,
It's not a
no.
protein.
Fond.
Protein.
Fond is the dark brown stuff that sticks to your pan when you're cooking. It's not burnt unless it's actually black to get it off the pan, and the food pour in either alcohol or acid to dissolve it and get it non-brown. So,
You don't even need alcohol.
it's
or
also
acid.
how you
can
make
use-
hot dog
Deglaze-
water from
yeah.
7-Eleven.
deglaze your pans.
Yeah.
Heard.
Ooh, you deglaze your 7-Eleven roller pans.
I deglaze
7-Eleven,
with
give me your
broth.
pan so I can make some seltzer. Also, Alex, you went into a different language when you were saying your proteins.
Yeah, I stopped.
Well, yeah.
Chicken beef, and I'm not saying that one. It's not a Soy sauce goes on more than just Asian foods. Try a dash and scrambled eggs.
Ew.
Or towards the end of your caramelized onions.
I
It is
believe
a
that.
savory salt flavor that complements many dishes.
It's really, really, really good on steak, like as a steak marinade too.
Yeah.
I'd probably say caramel. If you're just like finishing up your caramelized onions, maybe, but scrambled eggs.
I don't know about, I can't get down with the scrambled eggs, but
I'm gonna have to try it.
you let me know how that is.
Cooking bacon on or in the oven is exponentially easier to perfect and clean up than on a stovetop.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Cooking bacon.
Especially on foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you just it's easier to pick up and fold the foil so you can save your grease.
Yep.
For thick and nice sauces, use the water you cooked your pasta with.
Well, yeah.
That's when you're making the sauce,
Yeah.
not when you're serving the pasta.
Number 16, waste
That's not
all
how I
of
make the
You're gonna
sauce.
water
I
the
mix
sauce
it.
down.
Number 16, waste all of your dishes by having ingredients prepared before starting to cook.
Mise en place.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I
or
was
you
gonna
just
have a
keep all that in
questionnaire
a container that it
For
was
Jason,
in.
Or just
to
put it on a
ask
cutting
me,
board.
What?
how do you simplify this entire fucking thing you just said?
Mise en place.
There you fucking go.
Yeah, but
That's just it is a waste though. I really
that is a waste. I mean, you can leave it on the cutting board or something. You don't have to put everything in its own little container.
I mean, I feel like every video we shoot, we do this.
Yes, but
Yeah.
but that's for video purposes.
Yeah,
You don't
if you're
do
at
that
home, you
for-
don't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't, no, it's like every little corner of the cutting
Yeah,
board
you
has
know,
a different
the
fucking
pepper,
ingredient
the
in
pepper
it.
straight out of the fucking
Grinder.
like, why would you?
That's an opinion. Cinnamon isn't just for sweet foods. It can be really, really good in savory foods, too.
And chili.
Yeah.
But also,
gross.
top rounds.
You lived with the dinosaurs.
The
Don't count
cinnamon.
your opinion.
Yeah, remember we used to
I don't even like
Yeah, that
chocolate
was a
in my
stick.
chili.
They're talking about
still
crown.
cinnamon.
Yeah, I feel like it plays differently when you shove a stick of cinnamon inside a piece of meat than like sprinkling it on the outside.
I have so many questions about this next one. For one, who doesn't do this? Taste as you cook and do it at various stages. However, while safe, please don't taste raw meat. I think the while safe part might be questionable depending on the meat. Not only does it let you know you have too much or too little of something, but it also helps you develop your palate for what different seasonings do.
Don't pre-taste your Walmart manager special meat.
Right?
You should cook that.
Or chicken, probably cook
You
that.
should cook that the whole way through, too.
Also,
I don't
let
care
your-
if you clean it with a Tide Pod or Dawn. Just cook
don't
it.
let your phone taste your sauce.
The phone does not need to taste your sauce.
Number 19. Time is the best and most expensive ingredient.
And that's what people don't understand about catering.
Damn.
Pressure cookers or pre-made frozen ingredients are good, but they won't ever be
they
as good as home-cooked and slow-cooked meals.
I don't know.
What? What is pressure cooking?
Pressure cookers and pre-made
Oh,
frozen
come
ingredients are good.
on.
Will never be as good as homemade meals.
I get it.
I get cooking meat low and slow, but as long you gotta season your food. Like, yes, please. Cooking technique and seasoning.
Shit, did I just close the...
No, you didn't close the email. It's right there.
Sorry.
You know, just maybe don't mess with things.
Well, I mean, Dooley gets up at horrible times.
He handed it to me, and I was trying to left hand, and then, left hand mouse doesn't left hand mouse real well, because I forget what finger...
Right, left, left, right,
What
right,
I'm
left.
supposed to click with?
Okay, so is it closed?
It's reloading,
yeah,
apparently.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fine.
We're 18, yeah?
But is the podcast still going?
Yes.
Yeah. We tried the new spicy Skittles, and here's how they are.
So,
That's
we,
spicy.
I remember those.
I feel like we tried those.
We
or
did.
did we try the sour one?
we didn't need no sweet heat.
No,
No.
I think we tried to, but none of them were really spicy. It had that weird it tastes like there was a spicy one in the...
Scroll back up to the top.
In
real
the
quick.
bag?
I'll say when this article was, so.
Yeah, it goes back to the top.
I do feel like
Yeah,
we tried some
2018,
Skittles,
yeah.
but I don't know if we did the sweet heats. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't remember sweet heat Skittles.
He had Skittles from
that was recently.
from wherever. Yeah, he
I
was
don't
on a
think-
road trip.
I don't-
Last year.
Blazing mango, fiery watermelon, lemon
don't know,
spark,
maybe.
sizzling strawberry, and flaming orange.
Or maybe I'm thinking of
I
gummy
like
bears.
how you were like flamin' orange, not flamin' orange.
Flamin'. Okay, so
Last of eaten hot Cheetos, immediately followed by Skittles. That's exactly what these remind me of. Sweet, fruity Skittles with a hint of that glorious bright red hot Cheetos residue lingering on your taste buds. 8 out of 10. Second opinion. As a Mexican who grew up on endless spicy candies, I was intrigued and skeptical about these. My verdict, I prefer regular Skittles. Don't get me wrong, these aren't bad, but if I want to try something spicy, I want it to hit my tongue immediately, which these do not unless you put a handful in your mouth. I'm going to finish my bag because it's a crime to throw away Skittles, but I'll stick to tasting the spiceless rainbow. 6 out of 10.
I'm not a Skittler.
We know. We've all.
But it's not because of
discussed
flavor.
it.
Well, yeah.
So
do
that
you
I don't.
Skittle?
Every now and then.
Billy Skittles. You look like a Skittler.
I skittle and skedaddle.
Sometimes. I skittle on Tuesdays, maybe on Saturdays.
I hyped this up in my head thinking they were going to be super spicy, but the packaging doesn't lie. It's just a little bit of sweet heat. I was surprised how much I enjoyed them, given that I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to eating spicy things. They're definitely worth trying if you're adventurous with food and candy. 9 out of 10. I don't like your I'm a baby with
I
heat.
don't
That
trust
just
you,
sounds
yeah.
like I'm going with the Mexican guy. 6 out of 10 sounds reasonable.
6 out of 10.
Why are you looking at Tamagotchi? You can just close that. Do. 7 historic U.S.
Okay,
restaurants
so-
worth the reservation.
Well, you went down enough. But that's fine. Like, I was wondering, like, do you think these are going to be, like, the fine dining restaurants?
I think they have to be, yeah.
Like, so
Some of them might be, but some of them might not be. But it's
like, do you think, like, Willie
May?
Mae's Scotch House is going to be on this, or you think that's not fancy enough?
I bet you.
Because it's historic restaurants.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, like, I feel like it's got to be a certain years old.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how old Willie Mae's is. I want to say it was in 1800s. I don't know.
Like at the same time, I said it's about reservations, so that gives me wonder. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised to see like Louis' Lunch on there.
Okay.
Because it's
historic.
As historic, it's where the first hamburger was actually made. So it's like,
I wanted to, like, what do you think the criteria is, first off?
I think it's mostly going to be
old
fine
as
dining.
fuck.
It might just because the first one's 1762.
I'm pretty sure Freemason Abbey counts as historic.
That's pretty old, though.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it has to go back to 1783. Like,
I mean, this is before America was America.
I would also say that might
For
depend on the
freedom
part of the
reigned.
country.
Huh?
That might depend on the part of the country.
Yeah.
All right. So,
First one is France's Tavern in
New York.
Lower Manhattan, to be specific.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get specific, 54 Pearl Street.
It looks like
everyone
an
in
apartment
Manhattan.
complex.
It might be above it. Like, the bottom might be the restaurant. It's a tavern. Like, back in the day, people used to, like...
Stay above them.
Well,
Yeah.
it even says constructed in 1719 and served as a private residence, hotel, and Revolutionary War watering hole. In fact, it was in these hallowed halls that George Washington assembled a group of officers for a farewell dinner at the end of the Revolutionary War in 1783.
So now I'm curious if they're going to make it because of historical importance.
So you go stand
Like,
where George Washington stands.
Not just how long has the building been there, but what happened. Number 2, Crickety Crackety.
Antoine's
Sorry.
Restaurant.
I got some cans. Anton's?
Antoine's and Narlane's.
Nolans.
Antoine
I've walked
Alcatore
past it.
He's not walked past it.
opened his eponymous eatery as a young upstart in New Orleans in 1840. Since then, Antoine's Restaurant has been passed down through 5 generations, making it the oldest family-run restaurant in the country. Located in the historic French Quarter, Antoine's originated as an elegant establishment for the city's upper class, and it retains that charm to this day.
Never been inside. Like I said.
Poached eggs over what?
Hollandaise and
Artichokes on top of hollandaise. Okay.
The Palace Restaurant and Saloon, Prescott, Arizona. All right, so I don't
So
know if
it
this
is
one's
just
fine
old.
dining. I'm
It's
curious. The Wild West lives on at the Palace Restaurant and Saloon in Prescott, Arizona, situated along the historic Whiskey Row, named for all the saloons that once stood there. The Palace opened its swinging doors in 1877 to thirsty cowboys, justice-seeking lawmen, and rough-riding vagabonds looking to imbibe. The saloon was a favorite watering hole of gambling gunfighter Doc Holliday, who used to belly up to the bar alongside lawman Virgil Earp.
Keep on.
I'm just looking at it.
Oh. I mean, it's a
Fuck
lot.
the cars, put some horses. There you go. Old timey.
It's a lot nicer.
Yes.
Oh, we've been here. Well, We've been outside of this one, too.
Union Oyster House, Boston, Mass. A stone's throw from Faneuil Hall. Yeah, anybody got that one?
Yeah, nope.
Faneuil Hall. Union Oyster House has been in operation since 1826, making it the oldest restaurant in Boston. Located along historic Freedom Trail, the building was formerly a dry goods establishment selling imported clothing to high-end Boston residents.
I just wasn't going to pay that price for chowder.
Chowder.
But Jason, it's ye old.
She's ye old.
The Buckhorn Exchange in Denver, Colorado. In 1893, the Buckhorn Exchange is a historic Denver establishment that feels right at home in the Old West. Located across the street from the Rio Grande Railroad, the saloon was once a popular spot for railroad workers in need of sustenance after a long day's work. The bar founder, Shorty Zeitz, I like that name, that's great.
That is great, no.
Ran in the same circles as the legendary Buffalo Bill. Now I want to know, is Shorty Zeitz his like Buffalo Bill name? Like were they outlaws together? Who would regularly frequent the bar for his signature drink, apple cider and bourbon in a quart-sized jar? Now I want to know what's the proportion there.
Yeah, right.
Like, are we talking like
Here's
bourbon
some
with apple cider, or is it apple cider with bourbon? You know what I mean?
It was 2 shots of vodka for the bourbon.
2 shots of vodka.
Oh, that's for extra 1 shot. Oh, shit, you're giving me a lot.
McGillen's Old Ale House in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Is that this, or that,
Yeah.
or this?
The one under
or-
construction, obviously.
Is this whole thing right here?
Established in 1860,
That's
the same year
pretty
Abraham
cool.
Lincoln was elected, President McGillen's Old Ale House is the oldest continuously operating tavern in Philly, and one of the oldest taverns in the country. These days, thirsty patrons can choose from 30 beers on draft,
30?
including several Philly-made microbrews.
30?
I mean, it doesn't seem that extensive.
Yeah.
It's like 30! I mean, like, yeah, that's decent.
Have you,
like,
been to the Yard House?
right? Like, yeah.
Shit, have you been to Kogan's? Like, what the hell?
White Horse Tavern, Newport, Rhode Island. When the White Horse Tavern opened its doors in Newport in 1673,
Oh, that's old.
the sign outside with a painted white steed welcomed guests inside for food and lodging. Today, the same White Horse continues to grace the restaurant's exterior, while the interior features colonial area details such as a clapboard walls, large fireplace, and even a resident ghost.
Ooh.
I really want to know, what's the ghost's name?
Abigail.
I hope it's Shorty.
Shorty Zeitz.
Think about it.
Her name's Olga.
Olga, she's a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Olga, if you're listening to this.
We just did this
I mean,
one.
Yeah,
You literally just clicked on it.
Shut the
She's a ghost. She can't. What is she gonna listen to it on? She can't put on headphones.
I mean, there's more than one Olga.
Why you should never let a dish soak.
This one, I
What?
really wanted to, like, read, but I didn't, because I don't understand why he would never want to, like, soak a dish and let it, like...
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Is this gonna let us read it without reading it? Can you not put it in email? Okay. Keep scrolling. None of that's important.
Get to
Just bullshit.
We need the meat and potatoes.
What are the risks? Well, letting dishes soak helps break down food particles, making them easier to clean. The process also creates microscopic bacteria that can survive on dishes for up to 4 days. This is extra true for dishes and utensils left to soak after coming into contact with raw meat, especially poultry. 65% of raw chicken...
65?
What? Sold in grocery stores contains E. coli. That causes 95,000 cases of food poisoning in the U.S. each year.
I think I might be, like, immune to E. coli.
Thank you for that.
I'm pretty
don't eat
sure
the roast
that
beef.
I'm pretty sure that roast beef begs to differ.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know if that was E. coli. That might have been more like salmonella or something.
Have you had spinach lately?
The best method for immediate cleaning is the dishwasher. First, scrape the leftover food off your plate and then put them in the dishwasher. All right.
I see. I'm not a dishwasher.
I am.
We know.
My grandfather truly believes, and apparently Kip as well,
I mean-
believes that you should
Wash
wash
your
the
dish
dishes.
first.
Alex believes that.
I do that too.
Alex,
I
how
use
many
my shit as
dishes
like a
is he
sanitizer.
doing? Like-
It's a full dishwasher.
I mean, if I
So
wash
you wash
it,
them and then you put them in there instead of putting them away. You
I
put
don't
them in
wash
the
them.
dishwasher.
I don't wash them, to be clear.
See?
I rinse the fuck out of them. Like,
That's
they're
not the
clean when
same
they go in,
thing.
but they're not clean.
My grandfather will wash them.
Yes,
It's
if I
soaked
wash
in water.
it, it's going on the drying rack.
I'm with you on that one completely.
Like I am
he
not.
uses-
There's no need to do this twice.
I take all the food particles off and put it in the dishwasher just to sanitize it, which it also does like the eco wash, which is the short cycle, and then the fucking like just I just need it sanitized. That's it.
We don't
y'all
have
have
shit
that
like
new
that
shit
anymore.
where it's like that little thing you throw in there and the pan's fucking scorched as fuck, dirt in there, and it just comes out clean as fuck. I don't, but I'm just saying, like, y'all don't have that?
The pods.
I don't fucking know it's pods.
A dishwasher? No, my dishwasher's from like 1892.
Yeah, I mean
Ye
your
old.
your grandpa.
Ye old dishwasher.
Your grandpa.
Why you throw me under the bus
Dishwasher.
like that?
Are you sure you don't have an old granny in there going, it's okay, I'll
Well,
get
it might be.
Sticking
This
out, there's some
motherfucker
dishes
takes
in there.
3 hours. This takes 3 hours to do a load of dishes. It might be somebody's grandma in there washing the dishes.
It's hunched down.
Yeah.
She comes out of the back when you close the door. Like,
It's
a little,
okay, I'll get that scrap clean
That's why
for
that
you.
4-year-old's riding around.
right?
Give him my dish money.
So, our
Dish better
our
have
cat
my money.
stopped visiting. So that means, what does that mean?
Doesn't
that
mean a
means
damn
we
thing.
get a cat. Because you said I can't have a cat while the other cat was still coming around,
Melissa,
and now he's
It
not
may
coming around
be.
anymore.
it's in jail because it's stealing pineapples.
Stealing pineapples used to be a serious crime.
And now you gotta refresh page
Like
because
what?
if you don't want to
What
subscribe.
website is this? What articles?
This
are
is
you
History
reading that
Facts.
You keep getting.
Because like I get weird stuff.
It's multiple
sent to me.
websites that do that.
So you gotta cruise through it, and like I don't know because it's breaking newsbreaker, whatever it's called.
This is history facts.
The most expensive pineapples, all right, so we need to get into this because we're not talking about pineapples today. They're talking about like the 1400s, the 1600s. Long story short, the fruit back in the day cost
It was a Wednesday.
the most expensive pineapples were valued around $17,000 to $23,000 today.
Is that a each number?
Yes. This made the fruit all the more desirable. I mean, like, so that I'm assuming supply and demand.
Because you had to like get it from like
An actual island.
well, you had to like come from the Americas
Well, remember,
and get it to like England.
Whatever.
Remember, this is coming before freedom started. So
In the 1770s,
Let's
yes.
say grown pineapples
But-
on British soil proved challenging, and few made it back from Britain's Atlantic colonies without spoiling.
So $17,000 to $23,000 today. Now, I understand if you stole a pineapple today, someone might scold you.
Yeah, 23 grand though. That's
I'm gonna do more than scold you. You steal 23 grand. I mean,
a felony.
Can we just? That is why. I mean, shit. How did pineapples not get stolen more often? I feel like that is like you just grab one and run. It was
damn,
I'd
son.
be growing my own damn pineapples.
There you go.
right.
In 1807, a man named John Godding was charged with stealing 7 pineapples and was sentenced to 7 years in an Australian penal colony.
Eventually, pineapple rental shops began appearing
Rentals?
throughout Britain, allowing middle-class Brits to borrow pineapples to be used as centerpieces at parties. So this is like fuck tent rental. I got your pineapple.
Yeah, right.
What do you sell? I don't sell it. I rent.
How
I
expensive
rent
do you
pineapples.
think? How expensive do you think renting a pineapple is?
I mean, what do you think the insurance on that is? What if it spoils in
What
your
if
possession?
they eat- what if
like,
somebody
how long,
eats it?
How long before? Yeah, somebody's like, "Oh, nice
it's
pineapple."
pineapple
Cut that
rental.
bitch open, and
Yeah.
they're like, "No,
Bitch, you owe me $17,000.
What at the time was there like a pineapple mafia boss that was just sitting there and like you owe money? He's just like sitting
Do
there.
you think that if
"Where's
you
my
got the
money?"
pineapple
And he's just
centerpiece,
beating his pineapple on his hand, just
do you think that if you got the pineapple centerpiece, it came with more than just the pineapple?
no.
Or do you think like it was the centerpiece? Like,
It was the centerpiece, I'm pretty sure.
because it makes it seem like you just put the pineapple in the middle of your table. Like, here's some roses for our date. No, I got a pineapple. That's Check that money out.
I got money, baby.
You want some $30 roses? Now I got $17,000 pineapple right here, girl.
You come to me on the day of my
Can we
daughter's
eat that?
wedding,
No,
have
no,
pineapple.
don't eat that. You can't touch
honestly,
it.
you know what? Don't even look at it."
Yeah, just we're gonna move it off the table now.
Do we have any hairspray? I want to spray it.
Yes.
Like-
We're gonna keep it fresh. It's fine. Yeah, what's the shelf life on a pineapple rental? Like,
I know because pineapples don't last that long.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
how
what if-
long?
I mean, they're pretty good.
Do you get
They
to
have
rent
a
it?
pretty decent shelf life.
Like, if you rent it for a week, do you have to pay the full $17,000? Like, I can't use the pineapple after I get it back.
maybe if you get it on its last day, do you get to eat it?
Do you
No,
get like a
'cause
do you,
then you
do you
have
get
a-
like a discount? Like,
Whoa.
30% off.
And I'm eating this motherfucker.
And I mean,
Then
yeah, enemy.
you have to have the eating fee. So it's
It's like a corking fee.
More dollars.
I mean, I just want to know, like, I mean, to us, because like you can walk into like a Food Lion or any grocery store and pick up a pineapple, like $3.65.
Yeah.
Like, there's not like there's a pineapple season somewhere in the world, I guess, because there's never like, oh, it's not pineapple season.
You know what we probably use more often, but have no idea where the fuck it comes from? Hops.
Hops.
All over.
Oh yeah, I mean
That depends on what hop, right? But I have no idea what I'm fucking drinking. Like, where'd this hop come from? Australia. Who fucking
No,
knows?
that hop came from Big Ugly.
Well, yeah, but they got it from somewhere, right? I'm just saying.
All right, we all know the answer to this.
Does
Purple.
butter go bad if you don't refrigerate it?
Yes,
Eventually,
if you don't, maybe.
eventually, yes, it will.
See, I believe. Here's my thought. Now,
Also, if you put it in a butter bell and just let the water just
See, I was somewhere right.
see, there's got to be bacteria first, right? So, if you put it in the butter bell and it's underwater, the butter's fine. It's sealed from bacteria. If you take the butter bell out and use a dirty knife and put it in the butter and then put the butter
Bell back on.
yeah, like if you toast your bread and you put some butter on there, oh, I need more butter, and you go back into the bell and now you got breadcrumbs in there,
If you didn't use a knife that your grandfather washed, then
and it came straight out of the dishwasher from sanitation purposes.
that's triple clean.
If you ain't using that plastic knife that you got from fucking Panera, might as well kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't know. I mean, eventually, yes, it will go bad. But
I'll put it like this.
Isn't bad because you leave it on the counter.
has anyone ever had it go bad? I feel like I go
Yeah.
through it fast.
That's how I know
enough.
about the butter bell because of the crust.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I double dipped the knife and left some breadcrumbs.
So
in there.
did you cheese it at that point? Like, did you just cut the mold off and keep going?
No, because I flipped over the bell and,
And
it
the
was,
whole thing was
well,
fine.
no, it just had specks, and I don't know. I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of that.
It's fair. It's soft. You
Yeah.
don't fuck with soft shit sometimes.
I mean, it's soft cheeses. Don't they say don't cut the mold off soft cheese,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Probably don't do it on your butter either. I'm just gonna rule of thumb: mold on soft shit, throw it away.
Dairy to dairy rules.
Or Dennis could die.
I'm really throwing mostly anything away if it has mold on it.
I am too.
Say dairy.
Or
Don't
you'll
don't
get
buy
it
any
to
blue
your-
cheese, Jason.
That's mostly.
Well, that's mostly. That's literally mostly mold.
Less on roast beef. There you go,
Let's-
Jason. Here's your sandwich for the day.
Go to the next subject.
I
Or are we
don't
gonna?
want any more.
This basically just says it depends on the type of butter.
Okay, so salted butter can be stored on the counter.
Ain't not that y'all done.
So
Too late now, you
are
already left
is-
it.
so non-salted butter, unsalted butter can't.
Oh well, then maybe that's why I
Keep scrolling. You're almost there. The ideal counter conditions, if you store your salted butter on the counter, well, this is specifically salted. 70 degrees. So just don't let it melt.
I mean, normal internal temperature of your house.
Don't
hope.
let your
Some person
house be hot.
This might be home on the prairie. They're making their own butter. All right, could be 90 degrees in the house.
Churning lots of butter. Oh, dude, there's a
Raise the
countertop.
barn on Monday. Soon I'll raise another.
There's like a countertop butter churner. Dude,
Is it hand? Like, do you have to do it by hand?
I think it was electric.
Let's see. I think that just.
Well, then you ain't Amish. What the hell you doing over there
I mean,
with your
like,
guy?
yeah. It
You're right. I'm not Amish.
You damn fucking electric.
There's a butter
You're
churn.
electric.
You mean a KitchenAid?
There's an attachment for that.
Throw some heavy cream in there and let it fucking go.
KitchenAid, the first app. There's an attachment for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And page not found.
Well, what was the topic? Just what was the topic? We can bullshit on a topic. 10 reasons why you should never ever
Yeah.
consider moving to Virginia. I mean, what are the comments? Where is the article on the 10 seasons? 10 reasons. Nope, I read that as seasons, and that's fair. 10 reasons you should never ever consider moving to California. All right, fine. Screw you guys. No one cares about California.
Washington State, Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia.
I like how it's like this obviously focuses on Eastern and Northern VA, which is, all of VA if you care.
California,
the rest of the state
vegans.
isn't remotely like that. We happen to live in a beautiful state, yes, without any accoutrements of city living. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Richmond fan, and I stay away from
I don't mind
Alexandria.
Richmond.
I don't like.
Maybe it's
Norfolk.
because I like cities. But I don't like Norfolk. I don't like the cities. Like, the problem with Virginia Beach is the stuff around it.
Yeah.
Problem with Virginia Beach is too fucking huge. You don't even go to Virginia Beach. Wait,
Excuse me.
do you go to Virginia Beach part 1, 2, or 3? I only go to 1.
I think there's
2
like
and 3 are too far
5.
away.
Hey,
Excuse me.
I live closer to the North Carolina border than the oceanfront.
Yeah,
Damn.
so like we're in District 1, right?
Damn Skippy, y'all close to Chesapeake. Y'all fine. You know,
It's
we
precinct.
got you. We got you.
It's ghetto up in here. We live in Precinct 1.
Come to Chesapeake. It'll be fine.
Try to click on it again and see if it'll open up and give us the 10 reasons.
I do like how it just says Virginia Beach on the side, though. Like 10 reasons why you should never consider moving to Virginia Beach.
404.
That's
Maybe
the
you
note. That's the
should
reason.
start closing some of those links up at the top.
I
I
don't
know that's not the
understand.
reason, but it's
I mean-
irritating me.
You know, you could just go to the next topic. We don't.
Well, he's trying to. Dooley's trying. Well, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, come on. Slang terms you'll only understand if you're from Virginia.
Hell yeah.
Bet.
Oh, we don't got none of that.
Bet.
Now I'm just
And
curious.
racist-
2 up, 2 down, bitches.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a good one.
Actually, yeah.
That is a good one. But I
Two up,
feel like
two
people
down.
should understand that one.
Especially because it normally comes with the hands.
Yeah,
Like, it's not like people are just like, yo, 2 up, 2 down.
He's like
2 up, 2 down.
everybody in the States in a gang, man. Watch out.
Man,
They be throwing up 2 ups, 2 downs
2 up,
everywhere.
2 down.
have you seen that shit at a 7-Eleven, 2 up, 2 down? You better get the fuck up.
Unusual foods people used to eat all the time.
This is.
And
Oh,
black
right.
and white.
Let's see
It
if
starts
it's
off. That is shit on a shingle.
That looks
That
like
is.
that looks like chipped beef. Let's find out if it's actually weird.
Poke salad.
Poke salad.
Used to eat.
That's not
that
poke.
shit's, like
That
coming back
looks like-
around. Then that looks nasty.
That looks like a fucking How to Basic video.
Oh, there you
If
go.
I got that served,
That looks
down a
like
little bit.
that looks
Right?
like they
Good.
boiled a chef salad and then threw it in a bowl.
This
That
looks like
looks
some
like
shit
some
that you
shitty
made after the
asparagus.
buffet came back to the kitchen.
Yes.
And you're like, I got my broccoli, I
And-
got some shaved beef.
Pack.
and are those?
is that
Is that a fucking
give me like
hard
two
boiled?
give me like 2
I don't.
hard-boiled
It,
eggs.
it might be. It might be.
It might be cheese. you
I'm
know?
going full protein today.
At
That-
first, I thought it was like a clove of garlic, but I think
Wait,
you're
wait,
right with the egg.
This looks like something that I would do because I'm so fucking tired. All the white right there, mashed potato.
You know what this is?
Asparagus,
You know what
here's
this is
some fucking
missing? This is
beef.
missing rice or a noodle.
This is missing a
Yeah.
lot. I don't.
That's missing
Is that
curb appeal.
Is that broccoli rabe? Like, what is
I'll
it
say-
that's cooked in there? Is that
I just-
asparagus? It's
I
like
just-
shredded. I don't even know.
If you throw an egg in it, it's a Filipino breakfast. So you know.
It's
like-
got an egg
All
in
I'm
it.
saying is like this is clearly made in a mixing bowl.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
Scroll on
If
down.
I got that served to me,
Well, that was yeah.
Number 2, turtle soup.
okay, never heard of this.
Real turtle
What?
soup. I mean,
I
never
bet I
heard-
know people who eat that.
What?
So.
Never eaten. I should
remains a
say.
delicacy in China and Singapore, but
It's not bad.
tomato-based broth thickened with a medium dark roux.
Get it in a
Ew.
can.
Is it like
Always served with a glass of sherry to add to the dish. Interesting.
Is it like that?
So it's like she crab soup.
Ew.
Yeah. I mean, it's popular down
Chicken
south.
soup is not
See, like,
tomato.
go back up real fast because, like, they were like talking about up north. Like, no, you went too far. I got to be able to read. Like the Monaco's, right? Like, so you're in New York, but it was very popular, like at Commander's Palace.
Yeah.
Like, and then they started doing mock turtle soup because that shit got expensive.
Yeah.
Turtles aren't
Yeah.
cheap.
Especially because it's only snapping turtles too.
Yeah.
Not the sea
Oh,
turtles.
look, we got the color
Yeah,
photo.
no sea turtles.
Yeah.
Got the color photo of the
Well, they didn't want you to exactly know what it was.
Yeah.
Until you got there.
cream chip beef on toast. I
Okay.
mean, I've still eaten
Shit
this.
on the shingle.
I
was
want to
eating it
try
first.
it.
Now the shit, like the armor in the glass jar,
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
It's disgusting.
It
Is that what kind of meat is that? Is it corned beef? Like
No,
what is?
it's
salami? It's like-
it's air dried beef.
It's a don't ask, don't
It's
tell.
textural. Oh, sliced dried
yeah,
beef.
Citrus.
Yeah, full round beer wench.
I really want to try this though.
Ye old bitter wench.
Well,
Not that one.
Not that one.
Dennis, you want that one?
So like when I was in the army, we ate this a lot, but it was chopped. It
Yeah.
wasn't chipped.
Yeah.
It wasn't like slices. It was like cubed
No.
up, small, like corned beef hash, like in the can, like
Yeah.
how it's like the little pieces.
Yeah.
That and it came like with the gravy already in the can, and you just like it was like
Open it up and heat it up. That's it.
It's
Put
like
it
a
on
number
toast.
10 can. Are you all right over there, bud?
No, we have to move things around. We don't all need to stare at him.
Yeah, we do. This is like the longest beer run ever.
Well, because he's going into a new.
He walked
cave.
5 feet. So,
It's like that movie Beer Run.
right. But anyway, so SOS.
Shit on shingle.
Yes, I didn't do it. I wasn't a cook, but I just saw them do it. Like they would just drop the cans in boiling water.
Oh, and then just pour it out onto the.
Well, dude, when you're out in the, we're not in the Air Force, so when you're in the middle of the woods,
I didn't eat it in the Air Force. What are you talking about?
You didn't eat?
I didn't eat that when I was in the Air Force.
Oh, you weren't living?
Don't you know they live in the air, Jason? They're not allowed to eat.
Whatever
No.
birds they catch flying by.
So, like, a lot of our shit came in a can,
Yeah.
and it was boiled. And then they just opened the can, and that's what we ate.
Well, I still.
Don't you love how the turntables?
I mean, I still want to try it.
I mean, it's not bad.
I bet it's not.
It's just salty.
All right, what's that?
What in the English food is that?
Oh God, no!
What in Great Britain happened here?
The Limburger sandwich.
All right, so let's analyze this photo real
I'd eat
fast.
better
Is that
than
like a
that.
dry ass piece of wheat bread
It looks like it.
Rye,
With-
maybe.
with 2 thick slices of Limburger that looks like it may have been grilled?
It's on rye bread, by the way. I'm reading now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because that looks like a bread-shaped English muffin.
That
Right? Like, no, the nooks and crannies aren't good enough. And then like 2 thin ass slices of red onion.
doesn't even
Okay.
have any like mayonnaise.
Like if you
Like-
had cut the bread in half and only used one slice of whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay, I may have just moved out. Still trying to get my bearings with,
What you're like? That looks
I'm
good.
not eating this shit.
First off, we all know what Limburger is, right?
It's
It's the
cheese,
stinky
right?
cheese. Like it is like the
It
one
is.
like in all the cartoons.
Yeah.
Where it's like the green fog that comes around and slaps people in the nose.
So I feel like they were just like, what can we make to make breath smell worse?
Right?
Yeah,
Add
let's-
red onion.
And-
Add red onion.
Yeah, you
It's
might
fine.
as well.
This dry ass piece of rye bread.
I don't want to talk to my wife later anyway. Give me that
Then
sandwich.
they rubbed garlic on the Limburger before they grilled it.
All right, so in the 20th century, it was a diner staple. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Not that way. I guarantee you nobody was eating it looking like that.
I bet you they
They're
were.
probably all drunk.
That's a lot of fucking cheese.
Dude.
That's
mean,
a
it was
lot
One
of
of the
cheese. to
5
nothing
main
else.
cheeses produced in the U.S. during the late 19th and early 20th centuries.
I don't
It
have a
was known
problem with
to a
stinky
point.
cheese, but I have a problem with a pound of fucking cheese on one piece of bread.
Ugh, especially cheese like
It
that.
was known to a point what?
For its foul aroma, Mark Twain compared its odor to that of a corpse in his short story, The Invalid Story.
Oh, okay. If it smells
Charlie
like
Chaplin
corpse.
and Three Stooges too.
Well, they use them in gags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limburger's no longer popular. Okay.
Oh,
Vinegar.
no.
That's an English thing, too, right?
Vinegar pie
It
is
should
commonly
be.
placed in the category of desperation pie or make-do pie. A Depression-era dessert made with basic pantry ingredients, substituting for traditional ingredients that may have been unavailable or too expensive. Other examples of desperation pie include eggless sugar cream pie. Eggless sugar cream pie?
Yeah.
At least it's not sugarless egg cream pie. Green tomato pie and oatmeal pie, which mimicked custard pie, apple pie, and pecan pie, respectively.
See, now you get like green tomato pie, eggless sugar cream, like oatmeal pie. That sounds better than vinegar pie, right?
Yeah.
I guess
green
vinegar was in place
I
of
hear
lemon.
oatmeal
you know?
pie. I'm thinking it's an oatmeal cream pie. So hey,
I just the vinegar pie.
I honestly feel like oatmeal would be less expensive than vinegar.
Oh,
although I
you don't know
about
like
that.
they're
Wow, there you go. The origin of vinegar pie wasn't the Depression, though. A recipe for it appeared in Colorado's The Herald Democrat as early as 1905.
Go down further. In recent years, James Beard award-winning chef Chris Shepard revived vinegar pie at his Houston, Texas restaurant Underbelly.
Became the restaurant's signature dish.
Wow.
Well, he probably.
There you go.
He
Well,
probably
Underbelly
added-
closed in 2018, and with it, the vinegar pie reverted back to obscurity. You know why he closed?
Oh,
You
sorry.
did vinegar pie.
You guys want dessert?
It's like one of those things that I would love to try.
Was that the last thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things that I would love to.
Chip beef Limburger and
Poke.
poke. Yeah.
That was not poke.
Well, it's a different version of
It was a different poke.
Yay!
A brief history of curse words. Well, thank goodness.
Well,
Zooks.
Thank goodness I'm finally learning why I say all these words.
Motherfucker, this is gonna be fun.
Dude.
What?
They had that show on fucking damn Netflix.
Jesus bones, sir. Continue.
Jesus bones? Why do I feel like that's going to come up?
Well,
Because
shoot.
this is one that I actually read, like, and I was like, okay, it's good.
I'm assuming a lot of these are supposed to be curse words in the beginning here, so I guess we're going to have to do this intro.
Curse words have been through a lot of doggone stages to get to where they are today.
Mark Twain once said that under certain circumstances, profanity provides a relief
Denied even to prayer.
And people have been swearing as long as they've been praying. What is
Amen.
considered cursing or swearing has always depended on what was taboo at the time, whether it be blasphemous or simply crude. These off-limits words and topics have shifted over time. 2, here's a brief look at the history of cursing
Zounds.
from Z to arse or zounds.
We're going to learn some new ones. We're going to bring them back to life.
I don't know if we're going to learn new ones, but I really do hope so, because I would love to refresh my words.
So here we go. God's hooks.
God's bones, God's nails, or anything really to do
See,
with
I'm
God.
not gonna say any of those.
God's bones. That's my new one.
We're just
Not
gonna,
Jesus' bones.
We're gonna leave out the Lord in any of our curse words. We already do that.
Hooks.
Oh, but jabbers? But jabbers. Can you say but jabbers? It's a way to say Jesus.
Bajabbers.
Yeah, if no one else knows it.
In 19th century, people in Ireland used to use bejabbers as a way to get around saying by Jesus.
Well, see,
Bejabbers!
Bajabbers bones.
I say it's okay.
Now I
guess
sound
I'm-
like a fucking pirate. Bajabbers bones.
I guess I'm like really.
I love the alphabet
What
soup
is it
here.
when you call yourself out? You're what is it? Anyway,
you called
like
yourself-
I say Jesus all the time when I'm really really angry, but
Jesus.
I don't say God in a blasphemous. Like that's terrible.
We're gonna
I
have
should
to.
not.
We're gonna have to bring Will onto the show. We're gonna have to revisit this topic.
The rise of the
Usually when I'm
four-letter
talking,
word.
usually when
rise
I'm
of the
angry
rise.
and talking
Jason,
to Jesus,
you
it's
want
because
to
somebody
bookmark it?
else did something so dumb that I'm like, Jesus.
Jesus.
Like, did that
The
actually
rise
happen?
of the 4-letter word.
The phrase four-letter word was first used as a euphemism for swear words in the 1920s, and for good reason. Of the approximately 84 commonly used American English swear words, 29 of them have 4 letters, including some of the most popular. Damn, for instance, appeared as a verb to say as early as the 13th century, meaning to condemn, and was used as an exclamation starting in the 17th century. The F word,
Boom,
fuck,
bombs.
The best word.
meanwhile, was preceded
Nope,
by
I
a different
use another
four-letter
one.
word.
I use a different C-letter word.
In the 10th century, sard, which described the same intimate act. I like fuck better than sard. That just sounds...
Sard sounds like something I did in my pants.
The common myth that today's F word derived from an acronym, either fornication under consent of the king or for unlawful carnal knowledge, is untrue. Instead, the explicative may have come from the Middle Dutch fucken, Norwegian fucka, or Swedish fucka, all of which
It's
mean
fucking
several
fuck
things,
out or
including
fuck
I
to
would say fuka.
copulate. I mean, whatever. Another...
Time out. I'm going to take you back to a really old movie. Julie's never seen
I don't
it.
know, but I'm just going to, instead of fucking,
Men at
everybody
work.
gets so offended with fucking, I'm going to say fuka.
Men at Work. It's Charlie Sheen
And
and Emilio
Emilio
Estevez. And like for carnal knowledge, they say it in the movie, like for carnal knowledge, like
Under the king.
because they would like drink beer and like Trivia Pursuit.
I've seen that movie forever.
Keep
Shit.
going.
Sorry, I got it, like for carnal knowledge.
The roots of an English origin track to the Indo-European
Prick.
term.
Someone's reminded me of the
Poop or
George Carlin
prick.
skit.
According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the first recorded use of the modern F-bomb was in 1503. Is that considered modern? In a Spanish or a Scottish poem. Though the word was likely used even earlier, in 1965 the F word became an official part of the English lexicon, where it was included in the Penguin Dictionary.
Fuck, that's a long time.
Well, I don't know what the Penguin Dictionary is, but
Yeah, we need to get one.
I guess we're going to look that up.
Not now.
I didn't know penguins knew so many cuss words.
I didn't know they needed their own dictionary. But then again, have you ever seen the video of the little penguin? Like, they're all walking in the trail and one falls down.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody's like, fuck!
It's a great video.
Oh, dang!
Great.
That's it.
Did you mess
That's
up?
it?
That was the end.
I mean,
That's sad.
Oh,
All right, well, fuckity fuck fuck. Good
Fuckity,
job.
fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
well then. I mean, I guess that's, fair.
Oh, how was everybody's week?
Yeah. We told you about our big ugly.
Yeah, apparently we
about
only
your
cared
big
about
ugly.
our week.
Did we, though? I don't even know if that was on the right cast.
We dabbled.
Yeah, we got.
Dennis?
Let's put it this way. Yeah, you had your big ugly. I had my big ugly all fucking week.
Oh, yeah?
3,000, 4,000, 7,000, another 6,000. Yeah.
420's coming. People got to get stocked.
$20,000 in 4
Everybody
days.
getting them tax returns.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
you know.
some,
Well, no. Okay.
some, I,
the
like, dude,
weather's-
I couldn't believe how fucking busy we were this week. Like
Us-
Thursday,
I
I'm
mean,
like,
we
oh,
were
it's gonna be
busy.
a good day. It's Thursday.
But it's
No.
the weather.
Yeah, it's,
Well, yeah,
it's
it's
grilling
everybody
season.
It's
wants-
grilling season too.
Yeah,
Plus, it's
and
also
we gotta
military pay week
enjoy
too.
it.
So
Before it gets fucking too hot.
Yeah, like today is military payday.
no, they got paid on Friday
Oh, did they?
because they get paid on the last business day before.
Today's a
Fucking
holiday.
since when?
Today's a
For
holiday, isn't
a
it?
long
No.
time, bro.
It's tax day.
It's not a bank holiday.
Dude, I got paid on the
It's
first.
Patriots
I got
Day,
paid on the
actually.
first and the 15th.
No matter what.
Technically, it is a holiday. It's
No,
Patriots
no,
Day.
okay. So if it did fall on a weekend, we got paid prior
Friday.
to the weekend.
Yeah.
But if it was a Monday,
Yeah, but if it was Monday, we got paid on Monday. So everybody's broke on the weekend.
I don't know, man.
Like everyone's not drinking Miller Lights, we're drinking Schlitz.
Oh,
I miss Schlitz.
What was
Let's-
the Lidl one? Sprint?
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
you ever had a Schlitz, Dooley?
Yes, of course
Probably.
he's had a Schlitz. I think he's had a Schlitz here and a glass bottle.
Probably don't remember.
I haven't seen a Schlitz in anything other than a glass bottle in.
They used to make it in cans,
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's been
like the big cans.
years.
Yeah, that's
I don't think
22s.
I know what Schlitz is.
Oh, you don't need to.
It's the
Trust
Blue
me.
Bull.
Uh,
Schlitz malt liquor.
So evidently, there's a new trend going around. Oh, did you already start? We can dabble into this later, but there's a new trend going around where all these new like TikToker young kids and everything are discovering Mad Dog,
Oh, the
And-
2020.
and these
Have
kids
fun.
are mixing Mad Dog with other liquor.
Are they kids?
They're like, they're like 20s. They think
I hope so.
they're-
They think they found.
Demonetized 15-year-old drinking Mad Dog.
Yeah, so they're like, oh yeah, let's just make a cocktail
same
with this
time.
sweet beverage, and it's like
The
you guys,
the
you
one
guys
English, the dude, like,
he mixed Mad Dog.
no, like the
he
guy
mixed
who's like,
champagne and
hold
liquor.
on, kids, you haven't earned the right to
Are you
drink.
talking about
Mad.
Jordan the
He's
Stallion?
like, no, he's like, you haven't earned the right to drink Mad Dog 2020. You haven't woke up in the yard. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, and I just feel for all you. I'm sorry. Did
Yeah, I
Mad Dog
have to-
change its recipe? Is it weaker now? Does it
Oh,
not?
I'm
almost
pretty
kill
sure
you?
it's just still the same fucking strength. Like,
It's the same.
I think the
thing.
last time I saw like a Mad Dog and sort of was like fucking
dude,
Okay, but that's fine. You know what though?
20%,
If these
14%?
okay, but that goes back to what
is
I
it
was
only
gonna say.
20%?
These 20
Between
percenters
14
and
and
30
20.
percenters and 40
I guess that
percenters can
make
go
why it's
ahead and
20.
mix their Mad Dog
yeah, and then
with
they're
other
mixing
shit.
that shit with liquor and shit. Like, you're gonna be on your ass in your neighbor's backyard, and you'll be like, "How the fuck did I get here?" We're gonna be like,
Oh no,
Whatever happened to Four
I
Loko?
think I pooped myself.
Well,
Did they change their recipe?
Yeah, because they had ephedra in it.
Yeah, they got
What?
They
sued.
had ephedra in it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was an upper and a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same damn time.
Mix
That's
your
the
Mad
same
Dog with
thing.
Red Bull and woo, buddy.
I'm just
But-
saying, take
Dude, okay.
it from the fat kids.
if I have kids, I'm gonna be like, all right,
Drugs are bad,
you're
okay?
fucking
Don't
17.
mix that shit.
You're 17. You're home for the night.
Instead of
Guess
saying
what?
shit,
You're gonna
say
have a
poop.
beer. We're gonna have a beer.
Oh no, I'll give
No,
it.
hell no, dude.
My kid's first drink will be a Mad
Shut,
Dog.
shut.
No, I'm not gonna hear that
What is
fucker's kids.
2020? 2020. You gotta say it right.
I'm not gonna hear that fucker's kids the next day. Why wasn't he in school? Oh,
He had to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I taught him a lesson.
You're gonna learn today.
Actually,
But-
you're the same
but
age as
Mr.
I am. You
Fosse,
remember when
he's
your
only
dad
6.
told you that once he found out that you were smoking a cigarette, he made you smoke the whole cigarette pack?
Uh-huh.
Well, guess what? I found him drinking a beer.
Yeah, he drank
I
that
made
whole
him
case.
finish that whole fucking pack.
I just bought a case.
Bullshit, Dooley. You'd split it with him.
Yeah, I would. I would.
You're gonna drink this. Well, you're gonna drink half of this
You're
case.
gonna drink until you can't feel shit. But me, I'll be fine. Be my second case of the day. You're young. You're weak.
You could probably hit it.
Which of these dishes is not traditionally eaten in Italy?
Second one.
Is not traditionally eaten in what?
Italy.
Okay.
Chicken parm, calzone, lasagna, cannoli.
Chicken parm.
Calzone.
I'm tempted to say calzone as well, but chicken parm is I don't know. Chicken parm, calzone, what, and cannoli? Cannoli's fucking out. Whatever.
Yeah, linguine or cannoli.
Linguine
Sorry,
or
sorry,
lasagna?
lasagna, my bad.
I'm still no two.
See,
Two? So you're on calzone.
I'm saying.
You're parm.
Parm.
You're calzone.
man, I'll take lasagna just to be the odd man out and cover some bases here.
It is chicken parm.
Yeah, that made sense.
The dish only became popular in Italian-American restaurants during the 1950s.
That sounds like chicken tenders, marinara, and...
The birth of Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Or Fazoli's.
Take your pick.
Were you watching a show about Olive Garden? Because they serve all three of those things on one plate at Olive Garden.
Yeah, it's called
The tour of Italy.
Yeah.
They don't have cannolis.
They have.
The cannolis don't come on the plate.
You're right.
Neither does
The
the
tour
calzone,
of
but it's
Italy.
okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Alfred Carrel created and improved a version of which ice cream relative invention?
The ice
The
cream scoop.
smoothie machine.
No,
I think
Ice
it's
cream
scoop.
machine,
That's a good
ice
idea.
cream scoop, sundae bowl, liquid nitrogen.
The ice cream scoop.
That's it. Yeah.
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen. You think what? Developed when they developed ice cream?
What? Improved.
Okay. What is the answer?
Ice cream scoop.
I knew that
While
one.
working at a hotel, Carrel noticed ice cream servers struggling with a regular spoon and designed his scoop.
Well, yeah, because the spoon, regular spoon bends.
All right.
Then it
And
turns
that
into the
ice
perfect
cream
scoop.
gets hard as fuck.
Yeah.
During the Tang Dynasty, some of the world's first ice cream was flavored with multiple choice. Yeah, right.
Well, the Tang
Powdered,
Dynasty-
powdered orange, lavender, evergreen trees, sesame, or ginger. Well, that's a toughie.
That is.
Ginger.
During the Tang Dynasty, some of the world's first ice cream was flavored with lavender, evergreen trees, sesame, or ginger.
Ugh, lavender's
Ginger.
up there,
Say
but I
ginger.
want to say ginger.
Ginger.
I'll be odd man out again. I'll go sesame just to try and round out some bases, although I don't...
Evergreen
I was going to
trees.
say evergreen sounds more realistic for an ice cream flavor,
That's-
but...
An aromatic substance called camphor was extracted from evergreen trees to enhance the
It's like
flavor.
mint.
I usually bullshit and
Well,
say,
that's
"Oh,
right.
it's
It's
like mint,
I was
you know?
thinking
Makes me
2
think
or
like-
4.
Yeah, because our
chocolate chip.
damn mint does not die.
I will admit, though,
Oh no, our mint's gonna take over
garlic
our entire
or
house.
like sesame and garlic or sesame and ginger definitely sounded realistic
Right.
because, you know, like that's Asian flavors.
I mean, ginger ice cream does not seem that far
Out of the norm.
Because,
yeah.
you know, they candy
It's a palate
ginger and stuff
cleanser,
like that.
yeah.
You know, like,
They make wasabi ice cream. You know what I mean? Like,
well, now.
You know what I still don't think I've ever tried? Pistachio ice cream. I really want to try pistachio ice cream.
Dude, pistachio pudding used to be my damn,
Yeah.
pistachio pudding delight, whatever they
I'm
call
sorry,
it.
was pistachio expensive back in the day?
Still is.
That means
It came.
I understand why you had it and I didn't.
It came in the Jello packets. It was
I'm on
the
the
green.
page.
It was the green pudding.
He's like, I was on the page for once.
This poor,
It was on the
poor
green-
family.
It was on the green pudding.
Jason,
Yes.
I used to love buttered toast. Okay. I couldn't have pistachio on the toast.
We didn't have a toaster.
I didn't even have
you didn't have pistachio butter?
have beans.
It was. We just did butter on white
I
bread.
couldn't even do the English pour.
You can have buttered toast with pistachios.
I couldn't do it.
I'm just
Pistachio
kidding.
It
butter.
was butter on bread, sometimes toasted. You're over here with pistachios.
So we were watching How Food Built America. We're gonna finish it up with this one, and they were talking about like Coke, Dr Pepper, and all that,
Yeah.
and like so. What was the name of the Heinz? Heinz root beer was like the number one beverage soda in the country, like followed by Dr Pepper,
Coke
and then
and
Coke
Pepsi.
was coming up behind. They didn't even bring up Pepsi. Pepsi, I don't think was around yet.
Yeah.
But so there were 1, 2, and 3, and then like Dr Pepper incorporated Heinz, and then like tried to block Coke because back in the day Dr Pepper was caffeine free.
Yeah.
And so they tried to,
Well, Coke was out there fucking getting your kids high.
because there was cocaine,
Mom.
and had as much caffeine in it as a Red Bull does now.
Yep.
Like Coke was like the shit. Like, it's
Bring back real Coke.
right. This classic. This isn't the real shit.
Mom, you got that other.
It had like 20% cocaine.
You guys have Adderall? No, but I got
That's
a Coke.
an F.
I've seen that meme.
You guys have to
Stop
laugh.
coming with all the different flavors. Just bring the Coke back to the
Yeah, right.
Coca-Cola. Like shit.
I got a paper to write.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, that is true. And
You
also,
want these damn cheesesteaks?
I think on the subject, Coke can keep that nasty, spicy one we tried.
Yeah, spice. Yeah.
And the cotton candy space flavor.
Hey, okay. I think the
Yes,
spicy
delicious.
one, they were trying to like figure out something that they can do against Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper is still like its own. Now it's Snapple,
Yeah.
so it's Dr. Pepper Snapple, and they bought Heinz, and then they shut down Heinz, and because they owned A&W,
Yeah.
and they're like, we don't need the competition, so they just bought it to close it. Like,
Do you know so many times, even on the food truck, when people are asking, like, what do we have to drink? And I'll go through my spiel, and it's like, as soon as I get to Dr. Pepper, even these grown-ass adults,
I'll be like,
their
yes,
eyes
please.
get big. I'll take a Dr. Pepper.
I love
Like,
Dr. Pepper.
Are
Them
you
men-
drinking Dr. Pepper
I-
because you're at the fat kid
I'm-
truck and you usually drink water? So you're like, oh, fuck it. We're going all out today. It's going to be Dr. Pepper.
I'm like Forrest Gump. I had like 15 little bitches.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I used to love Dr. Pepper. I can't
Especially the
drink
ones that
shit
are
now.
original, like from Texas.
Oh, Waco.
Yeah, those ones. If you ever found those,
Fun fact for everybody: it was started in Waco.
yeah, before the idiots.
Sodas are
Before,
too much.
yeah.
Yeah,
I can't.
dude, I had like a rum and Coke the other day, and it was hard to get down.
That's
I
about
had
right.
strawberry daiquiri. It was hard to get down.
Well,
It's okay, I
Jason,
finished it for you.
Go ahead and get yourself a Dr. Whiskey.
Evidently, I just need to drink water.
The Dr. Whiskey,
I need Dr. Whiskey.
Scotch root beer ain't bad.
as long as it's burnt.
Rum and cocaine works for me now more.
That's
I need that Dr. Whiskey. He's gonna fix me right the fuck up.
As always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid.
on the X,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
yeah, no Twitter, whatever, on YouTube at,
Team Fat Kid.
and of course, you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
the X.
At Fat_Truck.
Call us for all your pre-order and catering needs at.
757-427-1586.
Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch. Bacon.
Stay positive. Test negative.
Sard.
Damn it, I did it again.
7 words you can't say on television. Piss, shit, fuck, cuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tip.
Y'all just let me know when you want me to end it.
Can't
I
say
think
tits.
you ended it 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Back in 70s, say
Yeah, all
tits.
we gotta do is let y'all know about our other sponsors.
There's like a
fucking
whole
Dr.
Blink
Pepper
182
fucking-
song about it.
What? I don't know.
George Carlin, Blink 182.
All right, bye, guys.